Hello and welcome to Pacific Pulse. I'm Tania Nugent and we're at Australia's International Indigenous Festival, The Dreaming. Coming up, an ancient welcome for a modern world. The people of the Pacific and Indigenous Australia share their knowledge. And the magic that happens when cultures work together. Every year, Indigenous people from right around Australia come together at the Dreaming Festival here at Woodford near Queensland's Sunshine Coast. They're joined by Indigenous peoples from all around the world to celebrate the survival of the oldest cultures on Earth. The festival begins with a traditional welcome to country to pay respects to the original custodians of the land around here, the Jindaburra people. The dreaming begins in the traditional way of the oldest living and adapting culture on Earth, Australia's Aboriginal people. A welcome to country from the traditional custodians of the land. At Woodford, it's the Jindaburra people.
I welcome you and thank you for bringing your traditional customs to this festival. We are proud to have you on our land. Please enjoy yourself. I really mean that. Thank you very much.
The welcome to country can be done in so many ways. It can be sung up, it can be danced up, it can be spoken, it can be a ritual, it can be smoked. It's protocol, it's honouring the nation you're going into, seeking permission, doing the right thing by custodians, honouring ancient creation spirits and so forth. It's connecting to country. This is our place.
Over 4 nights and 3 days, the spirits smile over Woodford. There's music and dance, theatre and stories, and this incredible showcase of the diversity of Australian Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander culture.
We have over 300 language groups or nations, and of course amongst them it's further divided into clan groups with various dialects. Australia is such a different country from north, south, east and west. That geography affects who we are, how we operate. Often people will see an image of an Aboriginal person and sort of assume that we're all the same, and in fact we're very, very different. But our ceremonies, our protocols, our respect is very similar.
From the Torres Strait Islands, between the mainland and Papua New Guinea, come the other Indigenous group of Australia.
They too were colonised by the British. They have a very unique and different culture, and in fact the more you go closer to PNG, such as Saibai, you see very much the influences of Papua New Guinea and Saibai.
The dance component at this festival is really strong, and here at Dancestry, the festival's dance circle, you're transported not just to other worlds, but to another time. At the Dreaming there are Indigenous cultures from across the globe. First Nations people from Mexico, Africa, Pacifica.
Often First Nations peoples, we only ever see what's labelled the problems, and this gives people an opportunity to just see how we express ourselves, how much fun it is, but how we all sing and dance and have rituals.
We're here at the Dreaming Festival with the Pacifica Gallery. So this is our 3rd year that we've been at the Dreaming, and basically the Pacifica Gallery is a space to bring our Pacific artists a way to share and interact with the community that's here. So we have 36 artists with us from right around the Pacific, from Fiji, Tonga, Cook Islands, Samoa, Papua New Guinea and Solomons. We have 2 workshops every day. We have a tapa workshop in the mornings, and in the afternoons we have the flower weaving workshops. It's always full, the gallery, because of the interaction with the artists.
Bula, my name is Ibrahim Langi.
I met Abraham yesterday. He's from Fiji, and they're all amazing artists.
In the Pacific, the arts, even though it's so rich, there isn't that much space for artistic development. It's still not recognized as a viable career. So coming into a space like this just gives that validation to our artists that there is career pathways. They can see people here getting professional fees.
When I go back to Solomon Island, so that I can tell the other artists so that we can protect our art here, to make our art powerful.
You cannot take too much.
Sharing cultural knowledge is at the very heart of this festival. Performers, artists, craftspeople and speakers, and the thousands and thousands of people who come here every year to experience culture. Crossing over, joining hands. Over 4 days it becomes seamless. You feel a sense of unity.
I'll sing your songs, I'll sing them all for you.
It really is often for some the very first time they've had an experience with First Nations peoples. Seeing a lot of children here is really important. These kids aren't seeing colour, they're just seeing kinship. They're seeing stories and fun and dance, so they're going to grow up with a very different perception to an earlier generation.
When the moonshine lights your eyes, I can see how much you care for me.
Oh, it's great. It's so amazing. I want to come next year.
I like the music.
This is the second time. We liked it very much 2 years ago, so we decided to come here nearly every year.
This is the 3rd or 4th time that I've been here, and it's because this is a festival that celebrates diversity.
I do love you.
People are now feeling extremely comfortable and wishing and willing to learn. There's people personally have sat and cried about stories, and it's becoming really, really beautiful, and it's going to keep on going because Australia is that type of country.
Good times with the hard times.
It's just been an absolute buzz. Good thing to reflect on in the past and the present, to look forward to a brighter future.
It's all about free expression. It's all about making friends.
At the ceremony grounds, First Nations people from across the water, from North and South America, Africa, the Caribbean and the Pacific, joined together with Australians to close the dreaming.
Our language, our song, our dance, our ritual has been continued for thousands and thousands and thousands of years, and so it will continue. Now, wow, because what tenacity people have to hold on.
Inspiring, uplifting, enriching, moving. These are just some of the words people have been using to describe their dreaming experience. It's been truly a privilege to be here. And you can have your own dreaming experience by going to our website, where you'll find all our stories from here and right across the Pacific. And we'll leave you now with more from the spectacular closing ceremony as the fire dies down on the dreaming for another year. Bye for now.